just in a roundup of today's finds. It was supposed to be an impromptu beachcomb, so I was just going to spend 10 minutes on the beach and then go to somewhere else completely different. But as it was, I started finding loads of things, so it turned out that the main event was this beachcomb, and the other beach turned just as a recce to see what was there. But anyway, that was more to do with fossils. But what I'm going to show you here is what I found on the beach today. Now, some of it is a bit strange. Like, for instance, this piece. It's like a large handle off the top of something, or I don't know, but it's glass, and I thought it was really nice. Paw of an animal, I don't know. Anyway, so that was one pattern piece that I found, and that was closely followed by this, which is a beautiful piece of green dimpled glass. Absolutely stunning, that piece. Was pleased with that. And then that was closely followed by this piece, which to me looks like, you know, fish scale kind of design, so that's lovely. And that was closely followed by this. Now, I know these are, what you call them, fillers of some kind. People put them in aquariums and that, so I'm just wondering how that got on the beach, but there you are. I took it anyway. If somebody is seeding, then I've taken it off the beach. So yeah, nice colours, nice patterns, and no less than, I think, 6 marbles. So there's the first one, and there's the other 5, and here we have 2 beads and a half, a turquoise bead. So that's 2.5 beads as well. So I was really surprised, because I had, just as I say, intended to spend a very short time on that beach today, but as it turned out. So I also found this lovely huge piece of blue. Can you see it? It's like a powdery blue. It's lovely. Lovely huge. Well, you can just see it there. There's a ding there, and you can just see the colour. And it's awesome. Not had time to clean it up yet, but I'll get time. So, and that was the blue collection from today. Loads and loads and loads of blue. Grey blue, sort of tealy blue, and milk, sort of turquoise milk glass, cobalt blue, dark blue there, dark blue bit, and 2 bottle rims. 2 bottle rims. Now that one's just making a stand for one of the marbles, and that's the second one there. It's still got the cork in. What else did we... oh, stoppers. There's stoppers there somewhere. Yeah. 1 whole stopper. 1 stopper stem. Here. And a partial stopper. So that was okay for that particular beach. In fact, it's been a really good day on that particular beach, because it's not the best beach of it, but you know, it does produce some finds. And this, which was unexpected, because I find these really, like, they're very common on another beach in Fife, but not on this particular beach, so that turned up as well. So it was all a bit odd to me. I'm just looking for, it was a 4th pattern piece actually, and it says, I hope you can see that, F you see. That's what it says. So I'm not going to pronounce that for you, but there you are. It says F U C. So there you are. That's that. So that's going to go on my charm bracelet with all the, you know, remember Pisseth, the piece of pottery I found and stuff like that. So so that was a nice find as well. And the other thing that I didn't usually find a lot on this beach was loads of this Scottish spongeware. Now you can see the repeat patterns on it. There's this piece with the crosses and some brown pieces. You see it's quite in this piece and green. And I usually find a lot more of this on the other beach in the Kirkcaldy, so it was unusual to find it on Leo. There's another red piece. And this says ER at the bottom. Can you see that ER? Anyway, all these pieces turned up, and it just, you know, when you've been beachcombing as long as I have, you think, well, that's not usually on this beach, so what's it doing here? So the other thing I found is loads of these shell pieces. Now these are part of my aviary that I have. I have loads of these pieces and they all look like birds. So there you are. I thought that was a bit like a toucan. So we've got that, and we've got more of these parakeets. So there you are. So a whole pile of these at the bottom in various states. And there's one that looks like a goose as well. In amongst all that, there's one that looks like a goose, but I've mislaid it for the moment. And a pink piece. A lovely pink flash glass. And it's white on that side, pink on that side. But always happy to find pink. Always happy to find my aviary birds. And of course, always happy to find stoppers, marbles, bottlenecks, and I always forget to show you these beads, don't I? The two tiny beads, one red and one turquoise, which I've put on my bits of wire that I put them on. And well, there's the other patterned piece, which is definitely the bit of a poison bottle, but it's ridged. But I prefer this piece. It's just a different texture and it's very tactile, so I like that piece a lot. So loads of different things, and as I say, it was an impromptu beachcomb. Didn't mean it to go on as long as it did, but it did. But I did do a recce at the other beach, and so I hope you enjoy seeing my finds from today, and I'll see you next time. Okie doke. Bye bye then.